So I went to this training and I realized, and in Las Vegas last week for EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization, it's a sort of a reprocessing. And
I saw your live video. It was great. With your
well, and
little
we
friend.
just quit. We just made a lot of mistakes, and I just quit caring. I
Yeah.
just said, you know what? And that's what my chiropractor and I, this is what we were talking about. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect and getting
Yes.
over trying to feel perfect all the time.
Yes. I know. And when I watch your videos, I find them like refreshing. And I don't like it's funny, even in my Toastmasters group, they're so practiced that it takes some of the charm out of it. There is something about it being natural. So I'm definitely trying to live in that. I see that I said some likes and some ums I wish I didn't, or I stuttered or whatever, but I definitely am going with the flow. And I don't know about you, but for me, every time I do that, it's a little easier. It's like the first time's the
Yeah.
hardest.
Absolutely. I know. I think it's getting used to being on camera. And so I think some of the younger generations, this is how they've been. But for us, it's not natural. At least it's not for me. And so learning to just go with it. And it's funny, I was just having this conversation earlier of learning to just be yourself, because not everybody's going to be attracted to me as for future clients, and same for you. But what we will be drawing is our audience that relates to us, that finds what we're saying helpful. And I think we're, dare I say, we're going to be really authentic, because we don't know how to do all the fixing and correcting and teeth whitening and all of these apps that are out there. Forget it.
Right. Well, I guess I'm learning a lot with the people I follow on YouTube. I've become like a real big YouTube fan, and I see
Yeah.
these people that have 35,000, 100,000, 200,000 followers, and they're natural, normal people. They do a good job. I don't think it's easy to do a good job, but I I realize it doesn't have to be perfect, and I don't need them to be perfect. But you can definitely see, I think it's also the enthusiasm for what you're
Yeah.
talking about is a lot of it. And interestingly enough for me, I think my audience is going to be 50s and 60-year-olds. I mean, it's not a surprise, but what I've been finding even in this online class, it is definitely 50 and 60-year-olds that are more interested right now. And that's okay. And even in my speaking, it seems like those are the people that have the time to go to a talk or a presentation, and
Mhm.
maybe younger women are busy with raising families or any number of things. But I guess I'm trying to figure it out as I go, because it is so hard to find people who even are willing to explore their own intimacy. I mean, on their own terms, not like even
Yeah.
openly, because I'm trying to set this class up to be, you're watching recordings, you get to go to a Q&A, which I'm going to also have to think about, how do I make it as how do I take as much awkwardness out of it as I can? And I don't know if I have all the answers, but